がレクイエム。
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video, and today talking about Disgaea 6. You know what? I had made a couple videos on this game, waiting for it to release, and I was very highly anticipated on it releasing. Honestly, I've been a Disgaea fan for quite a while. Started with a friend letting me borrow Disgaea 5, and then from there I was hooked. Honestly, I tried to go back and play some of the older games, but I really couldn't get into them at first because, you know, they eventually came out with like the remastered complete edition versions, and I played and pretty much beaten every one of them. As you may know, being a Disgaea fan, if you are watching this video, Disgaea is a game that you don't necessarily simply beat. You can pretty much min-max everything, which is what I'm talking about when I say I beat Disgaea. I say that to say that my meaning of beating Disgaea is subjective. There are people who played a lot more hours than I have into the Disgaea games. You know, people put like 6,000 hours total into all the games, and that's probably light for them, honestly. But me personally, I'm sort of a casual gamer when it comes to Disgaea, so, you know, I put like 500 hours here, 500 hours there. Any game I could put 500 hours into has got to be in my top 5. Like Monster Hunter World, I put so many countless hours into that game, it's ridiculous. But it was a fun game. So here we are, basically about 10 months later from the game's release. They released in Japan, not Japan. Oh yeah, in January 28th, I believe. And obviously it is October, so we're quite a ways into the game, honestly. And I gotta say, even though I've played it a lot less than every other Disgaea game, I kind of grown to like it. Let me explain. When they first announced the game and that it would be in 3D, I kind of felt as though, honestly, I really wasn't feeling it, to be real with you. I just felt like it was not really something that was calling to me. I love the 2D style that Disgaea has always been known for. And I just made a video not so long ago talking about like innovation in games and, you know, trying to switch up the formula and how sometimes it can go very, very wrong. But you have to take Disgaea 6 at face value, because a lot of people are saying that the company was going under and stuff, and, you know, they really needed a game that was going to be able to grab everybody's attention while also being kind of easier to play, so that, you know, people will stick with it. They'll buy product and stock in it or whatever. So this is basically like the mainline game, trying to get everybody hyped, trying to ease everybody into it. Something like Let's Play Eevee, Let's Play Pikachu, how that kind of was as far as like Pokemon. Something that has like different mechanics, or has a lot of mechanics cut out, but it's simplified and streamlined to a point where people who aren't really familiar with these types of games can easily get into them. This in itself is my main problem with the game. Like I said, I've been a Disgaea fan for a couple of years, and for me, hearing that it was going to be a number 6, I was absolutely overjoyed, just because that means specifically that, you know, we'll be getting another game. This game would be something I'll put like hundreds of hours into. I was very excited. Then I found out everything about the game. Once I actually got into my hands and realized that they cut out a lot of stuff, like no tower attacks, no being able to hold 2 weapons at a time, no magic change. The magic change is something that really kind of shook me, because I've always like had that kind of Disgaea fantasy where I just make a character really, really powerful, and then have the magic change and stuff. And I'll make 2 characters really, really powerful. That's what you do when you play Disgaea. You know, everything is like it's like specific for your different units. But basically, to a point, I would make two very overpowered characters and make them kind of like fuse with the magic change option, or make the one character hold the other character as a weapon and just kind of just destroy everything. It's just fun things you can do as far as Disgaea goes. But that's what sucked. Everything went out the window. They got rid of the overlords, which is something I really, really enjoyed from 5. They didn't have that in 4, but they had it in 5. Basically like a transformation or ability that you can use. It's sad to say, but obviously 5 is going to continue to be the best Disgaea game ever made, because 6 is just not it right now. Now I know what you're thinking. I did say how I kind of changed views on it. I mean, I enjoy it for what it is. It's a zany story like every other Disgaea game. Even though the story is something I really don't care about in the aspect for a Disgaea game, it is kind of sad though. It just seems like it's pointless. Like the story is just not even interesting anymore. Mind you, this is coming from somebody who hasn't beat the game, but as far as it goes right now, from what I've heard, the post game is not the greatest. And I mean, it feels like it's a decent game. I play it from time to time. I really haven't had enough time to finish the whole story. Now, if it was something like Disgaea 5, I probably would have been grinding hard on it, but right now it just doesn't hold my interest. So, with that being said, guys, if you guys purchased Disgaea and bought it and played it for a couple of months, how are you feeling about it now? Have you come around on the different graphics changes. What are some issues you have with the game? What are some issues that you experience with the game? Because I know it has a lot of glitches and bugs and stuff in it. But that being said, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video.